You guys, I eat this and I know. Nice and ready. Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to Rum Earth, where we will be keeping the culture alive one meal at a time. In today's episode, I will be your chef for today, and I will be cooking curry chicken. Our favorite thing to pair it with is the white rice. Now, I know a lot of people, they like to eat it with a lot of different things. Also, I will be showing you my family recipe where I learned this from my mom and dad.
Okay, guys,
The
let's get
ingredients
started.
to curry chicken are chicken, lime, salt, black pepper, Badia all purpose, Maggi all purpose, Maggi chicken seasoning, Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, Scotch bonnet pepper optional, Beta pack curry powder, vegetable oil, onion, scallion, thyme, bell pepper, potato, ginger, garlic, pimento seed, and carrot.
So here I am using chicken thighs or chicken hip as we would say, but you can use any chicken parts of your choice. Now, us Jamaicans, it's all about the cleaning of the meat. You have to make sure you wash your meat, clean up your meat. So while looking at this, you see all of these fat, all of these gotta go. Wash it properly with our lime or vinegar or both. Christmas time is our Thanksgiving in Jamaica because that's when all of your family, close friends come. You eat in three, four, five meat, sometimes two different vegetables, a lot of different drinks, Christmas cake, sorrel. Love that. Family meal, Sunday dinner, it's definitely a must. Two meat, yeah, it's where it's at. Curry chicken in my house, I normally eat that on a weekday. Coming home from school, once you're coming in and you smell that scent, it's curry chicken and white rice. It smells so good. It's like you're just floating going into the house. Sometimes it's not even ready, but it smells like it's ready. The whole community like, what cook curry time. So by that time, your yard full and sometimes you have to wait for everybody to leave to share to share out the food because it's just so much people. But by me cooking curry, what memory we start smile as we think about it. Growing up with my mom and dad, them always busy. So them a cook, them a wash, them a clean, them a do everything. So every time they would be like, okay, go and stir the pot for me. Check on the meat, make sure it not burn while they're maybe outside doing something. And so I go and I'm checking on the pot, stirring the pot. And me make sure me I look because I'm trying to get piece of the meat. I'm trying to taste piece of the meat without them realizing the meat is gone. So when you have that extra flesh of the meat just break off and you're like, yeah. The thing about it though, curry always give me away because once me use that fork and took out the meat and put it in my mouth, and me mouth full of curry. That time they growing up, curry was so strong you can't hide, and your mouth smell of curry. You're full of curry. You look like curry. Them always know about. Yeah, that is such a good memory because once the curry smells so good, you just have to try. Get rid of the root. The reason for Irish potato, we call it Irish, some people just call it potato. They say it helps to thicken the gravy. I want no long water gravy, so you put this in it to thicken. Other thickening agents you can use like flour and water, make a little paste and pour it in it to thicken the gravy. Or some people use cornstarch too, but it's all up to you. Or if you don't mind it, just leave the gravy as it is, make it thicken up naturally. But yeah, that's the purpose of the potato. Kind of dice it up. Okay, for the ginger, the purpose of the ginger is to bring the flavor out of the meat and the curry. I don't know if this happened to anybody, but sometimes when you cut the ginger, it will fool you and you will think it's a piece of meat when you're eating, so you gotta be mindful of that. For me, carrot is not a must in curry. If you have it, that's fine, because it is overpowering, so you don't have to use like a whole carrot. You can use like half, and even though it does add color to the dish, which is good, because you know we like when our dish look pretty, so it works. Make sure when you season, all of your water drain. So the first thing I want to add is some salt. Now, us Caribbean or Jamaican people, black pepper, when it's time to use seasoning, guys, we don't really use measurement, you know. That is our body as seasoning, all purpose. You shake until your ancestors say stop. Maggi all purpose. Maggi chicken seasoning. Kind of just break that up. Heavy on the seasoning, guys. Always heavy on the seasoning. Taste seasoning in a pot. All right, after that, we'll give this a stir. If you want to use your hand, feel free to use your hand. Thyme. If you have your fresh thyme, use that preferably. I also like to add some Walker's jerk seasoning. Give it that little kick. Flavor all around. So I do all of that before I add the curry. Sometimes when you add curry, you can't see nothing else but curry, you know. So always try to add the seasons first and then curry last. Okay, so we're using the better pack curry. Yeah, now we know the small one, the small better pack with the red, that is the curry. But right now the one here, it worked too. Make sure you get a good amount. Season as you go, stir as you go, guys. Stir as you go. Make sure everything is coated evenly. And another trick that my dad taught me is to add a little bit of cooking oil or vegetable oil when you're seasoning your meat, whether curry, brown stew, whatever it is you want to do. Add a little bit of oil to it. For some reason it make everything come together faster. I don't know how it works, but it tastes good, believe me. So after that, you see curry look like curry now. Then you want to add your onions, scallion. You can see me already put the thyme in it already. So yeah, stir up that nice. So everything will come together. Guys, if your curry look weak, feel free to add more curry, all right? But yeah, make sure you stir. You want to use your hand, feel free to use your hand. Make sure everything gets stirring well nice. You would normally let this sit overnight. You can add your ginger to it. You can add your garlic to it. We're just gonna make it sit and make all of that flavor go in and marinate. Okay guys, so the first thing you wanna do is heat your pot. So I put it on medium. We're gonna get the pot nice and hot, and then after we put our vegetable oil in it, you can use the oil of your choice. After that, we're gonna burn the curry and saute it with the ginger and garlic. Now that the pot is hot, we're going to add our oil. Once you see the bubbles, you know, say that hot. You're gonna put in your garlic, ginger, salt to show. Let's mix that. This is how you burn your curry. Keep on mixing. All that flavor of the garlic and ginger. That is it. So how would you know that it's done from burning? Once you see it gets dark, it looks burnt. Basically, that's how you know. But you could just like stir it for a good 30 to 40 seconds, depending on how many oil or how many curry you use. So this is ready to add the meat. Guys, it smells good. This is the scent I was talking about. Smell like it's ready. Now I'm kind of shaking off the excess seasoning because I'm not ready for all of it as yet, because we're going to use that to cook down the curry chicken afterwards. Make sure everybody get them space. Give this a stir so all that flavor is coating evenly over the meat. Now we just cover this and let it spring its own water. We'll check on it about the next 5-7 minutes. Cultural traditions in Jamaica. Let's talk about nine-night. A nine-night is what you would call like a wake. So when someone dies, it is the night before they are buried. Everyone is invited, like your close friends, family. Sometimes once people in the community know that that is happening, they don't even have to know you. They will be there, because it's not like your name has to be at the gate to come in. It's open. So once you go, people automatically think you're maybe family or friends of the deceased, but it's like everyone is welcome, and for other people it's more like a free meal that's gonna hit. So they do have music, they have the goat soup, they have the white rice with the curry goat. Sometimes they have rice and peas, just to name a few things. Sometimes they have fried fish and festival. They have like the bands, people playing the drums, doing the dances. It's like you're remembering the person that passed. I don't want to say we go to nine-night only for the food, but I think maybe 80% of people go to nine-night just for the food. They have the best curry goat. I don't know what they put in that curry goat. I heard they put white rum, like Ray and Neffy white rum. I think we should try that one day. Curry goat with the white rum, but you can't get curry goat cooked like that anywhere else. Even if you go to the corner shop, you go to the restaurant, the cook shop, curry don't hit like that. But The best curry goat you will ever have in your life is at a 9-9. So another thing I have to add while this is happening is the pimento seed. Make sure you're crushing the pimento seed, guys. Crush it. So all that flavor. Yes. Now guys, if you notice, I'm not adding any water to this right now. I'm just letting all the flavor just go into the chicken. The chicken produces its own water. I know a lot of people, they tend to add water to it, but I will add water to it, but not right now. So I just make it take its time, do what it do, and just absorb all of this. So while this is happening, now it's time for me to add some of this. Season as you go, not everything, just some. There it is. That's all we need. There it is. Take time, make sure you give it a good stir. Guys, if I'm gonna smell this right now, I eat too. Smell like it's ready. And then we'll cover it again for another 5 to 7 minutes. Some of the top places that I recommend if you go to Jamaica is a must try where you have to eat. KFC, number 1, get the barbecue chicken. Ice cream, I would say Devon House, you won't regret it. Also, the juicy patty and cocoa bread, must try. If you like cheese, you can get it with or without cheese, with a Big Joe or orange juice. 10. I would say try Miss T's, that's in Ocherius, James Avenue. Also, the street vendors, don't pass a street vendor. The Peanut Man, support the Peanut Man, the one them where I sell them natural juice, soursop juice, beetroot and carrot juice. Definitely make sure so you try it. The Coconut Man where I sell coconut on the roadside, best jelly that I ever taste. Sweet. The best egg sandwich you would get like 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if they're still there, but that guy deserves an award. Don't limit yourself when you go to Jamaica. Try all the street foods you can, all the popular food. Try it for yourself. Bell pepper, sweet pepper, Irish, and carrot. Give that a good stir. And this is where you're going to use some hot water, just so that everything can cook down and simmer nicely. It smells like everything is ready. Smell good. The oil smell like it's a cook shop. All right, so while that is going right now, we're going to start off the rice. Now for the rice, I'm just going to do it in the rice cooker, so I'm going to have to worry about that. I'm going to show you how to do that. Make sure so you're going to wash my rice. The washing of the rice is a must, so let's do it. Now, a lot of people just use maybe salt and butter in them rice, white rice, and that's fine. But me always like when my rice season, like season to the bone. So I do add the butter to my rice. You know, guys, if you don't want more butter, you can add it. Salt, of course. I add a little body of season. If you have all-purpose, you can use all-purpose too, but you just want, it adds a lot of flavor to it. Thyme, scallion, definitely. Garlic, stir that up. If you have your whole coconut milk, even better, but you know which part of them you have to work with when you have, you know. So you powder coconut milk or your liquid coconut milk. Make sure you make that dissolve. If you want to add onions to it too, you want to go that extra mile, you can. Right, good for now. White rice. And that is it. Once you hear that, you know the water ready. Let's take that off. and let's check on the meat. Nice. This is it. As you can see, the potatoes are getting translucent, so that's how you know it is almost ready. And then, because you know we love our gravy, so this is the reason why we're adding just a little bit more water, and I do prefer boiling hot water. That way the temperature of the chicken remains the same, nothing tightens. And once we add that, you see it's starting to thicken up already based on the Irish potatoes doing its job. And then we put in the rest of our seasonings that we have left. We give it a good stir. Guys, as you can see, look at that. Look, even look at the gravy. It's like it's ready. It's like it's ready, but it's all coming together, guys. Smell good. Cover. Hey guys, so for sightseeing, you definitely want to check out Bob Marley Museum in Kingston. That is a must. Check out the Blue Mountain. Do the Blue Mountain tour. That's a must. Chukka Cove. That is a must. Also, Rick's Cafe in Negril. If you're a water baby, you love the water, you love the vibe, you love diving and swimming, you definitely want to check out Rick's Cafe. That's in Negril. It is done. Ooh. Alright. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The smell is so good. As you can see, the potatoes are cooked. The color of the carrots, I think that's the main reason why they put the carrots in there, to give it that nice pop of orange. It does bring it out. Everything is just looking right. Nice thick gravy. So if you want, you can taste. If you need a little bit more salt or pepper, you can add that. Or if it is to your liking, then that's it. Okay guys, so it's all about presentation. Now, me don't know if I just me alone, but it's giving Sunday dinner vibe. Now, the cucumber, as I see my finger then yellow, you know, guys, you know, the curry. You can just know when you cook curry, just the everywhere. Now, this is a little design style I learned from my mom. I think it's probably a Jamaican style, because I see it all about either way. So you cut the cucumber like this, right? Then you use a fork. You use a fork and you pull it down. Look. And always I do all of these extra stuff, but as some learn, so as some I go show now, and that's how we are going to do it. Yes. So just in case how you wonder how cucumber have that rigid edge, this is the old school way. Maybe them have a way now where, you know, them invent something else, but this is how we used to do it. There it is. You see that edge? Life hack. Just like that. Beautiful. Now for tomato, another style. I'm teaching everything today now. When you cut a tomato, guys, and you try cut it like this, it's a struggle. So you do want to just make a small incision, you know, and then after you just cut in that same line. Perfecto. You guys, I eat this and now. Nice and ready. Or chicken. Yeah, kind of style. Rice ready, guys. Nice and fluffy. Make sure I get enough. I think that is good for now. Now we have to come back later. Like that. We get the colors in there, you know. Moss. On top. Alright guys, this is the finished product. Curry chicken and rice. Jamaican style. Guys, it smells so good. Alright, we're gonna taste it here now. Curry chicken and white rice. Here we go. The curry first. Ooh. Nice and soft. That's right. Wow. Wow, me not gonna lie. Mommy and daddy, thank you. Thank you. Because right now it feels like I'm at home. It feels like I'm at home. It's just funny how one meal, all it takes, one meal to make you feel home. Guys, it tastes so good. I don't want to say I did a good job, but I did a good job on this one. Guys, me I walk down memory lane. I'm literally walking down memory lane right now. Talking about keeping the culture alive, one meal at a time. That meal bring me back down memory lane. So good. I don't know if I can see the curry from my mouth, see the curry just all over. Delicious. 10. You guys have to try it. If you guys do try it, feel free to tag us at Rum Earth on Instagram. We do repost on our story. Make sure you follow the page. And remember, for business, you can always email us at rumearthkitchen@gmail.com. I didn't normally cook. I just always assist them in whatever it is they're doing. But I'm paying attention, not knowing that I was learning. So growing up, I never really cook, but it's like when you're here, when you're away from home, it's like your core memory just chip in and you're like, oh wow. We should have paid more attention, which I'm glad I did. But it's like you could have learned so much more because you didn't know like they were actually teaching you. First of all, I have to take a time out to big up mommy. Mommy, big up yourself right through if you teach me how to cook. Even though me probably never did seem like me I pay attention. I was paying attention. And guys, that is the thing these days with kids. You think they're not paying attention? You think they're not looking? You think they're not listening? They are. They are. Because when it's time for them pull up them socks and go out there in the world and be on their own, they know exactly what to do. They know how to navigate. They know how to survive. And it's all because of how they were raised. So big up to the moms, big up to the dads. Mommy, big up yourself. Thank you so much for teaching me everything. I'm happy big up daddy too. May your soul continue to rest in peace. Thank you so much for everything. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy on me. Leave your comments down below. Love and love alone. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Big up yourself. Bye.